decide between working at a FAANG company or a remote startup? This is a common dilemma for many software engineers and tech professionals today. While both options have their advantages and disadvantages, the decision ultimately comes down to your personal priorities and career goals. In this video, we'll explore the pros and cons of working at a FAANG company versus a remote startup, and provide insights to help you make an informed decision. FAANG companies, pros and cons. FAANG companies are some of the most prestigious tech companies in the world, including Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google. Working at a FAANG company can provide many benefits, including high salaries. FAANG companies are known for offering competitive salaries to attract top talent. Great benefits. From health insurance to retirement plans, FAANG companies typically offer comprehensive benefits packages. Cutting-edge projects. FAANG companies often work on some of the most innovative and groundbreaking projects in the industry. However, working at a FAANG company can also come with some downsides, such as long hours. Many FAANG companies have a culture of working long hours, which can lead to burnout and a lack of work-life balance. Competitive work environment. FAANG companies are known for having a highly competitive work environment, which can be stressful and intense. Lack of flexibility. FAANG companies often have strict policies and procedures, which can limit your ability to work on projects that interest you or take time off when you need it. Remote startups, pros and cons. Remote startups, on the other hand, are smaller, less well-known companies that may not have the same level of funding or resources as FAANG companies. However, working at a remote startup can offer many benefits, including greater flexibility. Remote startups often offer more flexibility when it comes to working hours, work location, and project selection. Collaborative work environment. Remote startups often have a more collaborative work environment, which can lead to better teamwork and problem solving. Variety of projects. Because remote startups are often smaller, you may have the opportunity to work on a wider variety of projects and wear multiple hats. However, working at a remote startup can also come with some challenges, such as distributed teams. Working with a remote team can be challenging, as communication and collaboration can be more difficult. Potentially lower salaries. Remote startups may not be able to offer the same high salaries as FAANG companies, which can be a drawback for some. Less job security. Remote startups may be more vulnerable to economic downturns and other external factors, which can affect job security. Making the decision. Ultimately, the decision between a FAANG company and a remote startup comes down to your personal priorities and career goals. If you value stability, prestige, and a high salary, then a FAANG company might be the better choice. But if you value flexibility, collaboration, and the opportunity to work on a variety of projects, then a remote startup might be the better fit. Whatever you choose, it's important to do your research, weigh the pros and cons, and make an informed decision that aligns with your career goals. Consider talking to others who have worked at FAANG companies and remote startups to get their insights and experiences. In conclusion, there's no right or wrong answer when it comes to choosing between a FAANG company and a remote startup. Both options have their advantages and disadvantages, and the decision ultimately depends on your personal preferences and career aspirations.